Hey guys, so one of the things I see that I wanted to show you was how the activation of the deep core in and down here and up into your hip flexors is often not utilized to its maximum. So let me show you an example. We're going to deactivate it by coming into a rounded back. So we're activating our core, but it's not deeply activated. I can still feel it, and the rounded back I am imitating the high plank. Now in this position alone, I am feeling a lot of muscle contraction, but I'm not feeling it to my maximum. Now I want to feel it to my maximum. From here, I'm going to roll forward by puffing my chest, pulling in my mullen bandha, pulling in my legs to my hip sockets, and then deeply compressing myself to my knees. There is my deep core activation. Down above, below my belly button, I'm feeling a burn. If I stayed here for 30 seconds, I'm really going to start to feel it work. So doing about 10 reps of these before you start is really going to activate your deep core. Why do we want to activate your deep core? Because without our deep core, we can't get the space in our movements, as I keep mentioning. What I see a lot of you do is you activate your core, but you don't activate your core. So there's levels of core activation. There's being able to do a sit-up, there's being able to do a plank, there's being able to do a high plank. Then there's starting to look at being able to do press, where you've got your deep core activation. And then there's things such as being able to do your Lolasana into your handstand. So these are all activation levels of your core. And what we want to do is get your activation level to 100%, so then we can build the strength level on that activation. So another example to do it is now taking it up a notch. So bringing your legs up for the compression work as well, nice and tall. When you've got the compression, so your chest to your thighs, I want you to round down. Okay, just the same as before. You're actually going to take your chest off your thighs. I'm going to disappear, peekaboo down here. I'm going to feel that high plank position. My core is definitely activated, but up top. From here, I'm going to activate it. So puffing up my chest, sucking my thighs to my chest, lifting up taller, and there is my deep core activation, pulling my legs into hip sockets, and now underneath my belly button is burning again. So the mullen bandha is finally deeply activated. So this movement from coming from here to here to here a few times is going to help you deeply activate your core, so you can then utilize it into getting your movements working, rather than utilizing your core but you never really activated it 100%. The same as when you're doing this L-sit with your feet off the ground. Come from a place first where you lift up and you round up. Okay, from this rounded position, I then want you to chuck yourself forward and activate as deep as possible. Now I'm shaking here, my deep core is activated, my straight arm scapular strength is activated, my legs are into my hip socket, and I'm shaking, coming down. Now, a lot of people just do this lift, and that's great, but you can still not deeply activate your core. You can still use your rectus abdominis, where your six-pack resides, but we want those muscles deep down low. We want those muscles to be your starting point for your movements, because when you have those muscles, anything becomes possible. So try some of these exercises, and I hope they help you to understand more about the key awareness of really activating your core. This is what it's all about, building awareness into new levels and new depths in your body to move this machine that we have been given to its maximum. Often people call it a pain body, but I like to refer to it as an awareness body. So every time I move, I build awareness. And pain does come, and that's again, building awareness to say, okay, that's not for my body. And good things come, and that comes because you build awareness of how to get to those skills. So let's call it an awareness body and grow our awareness so we can grow our practice. Namaste.